Tulsa, Oklahoma, home to the Tulsa Golden Hurricane in Skelly Field, where the fans have gathered and they are ready to see those Hurricanes gather some strength. Today, two teams get set to square off in an intra-conference battle in the AAC. As we'll see, the UTSA Roadrunners taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Tulsa Golden Hurricane. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. So we'll kick off and we'll get this game started. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So the UTSA Roadrunners offense takes the field to start this game off. And not only is this guy the energy and the engine of the offense, there's a certain charisma that he has that sort of elevates everyone around him.
He's got a moxie about him, Reese. It just seems like when he's in the huddle, he's got 10 other sets of eyeballs looking at him and believing in him to lead this offense down the field towards scoring points. This guy is a leader in every sense of the word.
Leaves it with the running back. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. And the Roadrunners will hustle to the line. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. The Roadrunners have this offense rolling.
It's a really good sign if you're on offense here. You're putting it on your offensive line on 3rd down. Critical down and distance, opening drive of the game. Let those guys fire off, get a hat on a hat. You can run the ball, pick up the first. You're around midfield. And all things looking pretty good here early for this offense.
No huddle offense to the line.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
That's so many of these read plays with quarterbacks because they're so smart and they're so athletic now. He makes the correct read, the correct decision, goes and gets the first down, new set of downs. Great job by the quarterback.
And the Roadrunners have it with a 1st and 10.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
He's brought down at the 23-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
Red pass, it's complete. Tackle is made after the first down. The Roadrunners have pushed it inside the 20.
And that's good enough for a 1st down.
Using his legs, it's Henry. Defense there to stop him after a pickup of 2 down to the 15. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. They'll go right back to him. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Hold it. Open.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Back to pass, it's McCown. Makes the grab over the middle. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the field goal unit is on the field. It's good. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
That makes the score UTSA 3, Tulsa 0.
So they are lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Tulsa's offense has its first opportunity of the day. Here comes the offense on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Complete to the left. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field, and they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Williams will pass. He makes the connection. And he was able to run through a tackle, and they finally get him, but not until he picks up the first down. At the end of the quarter, guys, it's UTSA holding the edge. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. And they've swapped ends of the field, and we'll get it going in the second. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. Quarterback on the keeper. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. From the gun, running back on the move. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Right back to the well. Keeps the legs moving. They knock him down inside the 30 at the 29. It's a pickup of 6. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. He's looking to throw. Using the quick game. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this offense was going to try and get this receiver involved and get him involved early. So here they are just finding an easy completion. It's not a touchdown, but they just want to get this guy lathered up and get him into a rhythm.
Tulsa will come to the line on 1st and goal. Looking to throw. Unleashes to the end zone. And he can't quite make the connection as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we have ourselves a ball game, and they have a chance to take the lead here before the half. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And with the field goal, we are tied here in the second quarter. We're all square as he's set to kick it away. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. Dropping back, it's McCown. Quickly to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They'll line up for a second down play.
At the 20. Second down coming up.
He's looking to throw. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. The sure hands, it's Carpenter. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. He wants to throw. They're trying to get to it. And the defense gets to the quarterback.
Nice coverage on the back end. Great job. Nothing open right away. The QB holds the ball in the pocket, and the pass rush finally gets home. Sometimes it's the DBs doing great work. Sometimes it's the defensive lineman winning up front.
Didn't make it any easier on themselves on first down. Now second and long from the 21. He's looking to throw. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for one or two more plays. They'll keep it on the ground. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. On fourth down, looking for the completion. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
All right, guys, a delightful first two quarters today from gorgeous Tulsa, Oklahoma. And a really competitive game so far. I'm talking razor-thin margins in the big statistical categories. And while it may be a broken record, turnovers are the name of the game. The team that limits them, the ones that win that turnover margin, generally speaking, are the ones that have the best chance to get that dub. And with that, let's head back to the guys inside H.A. Chapman Stadium.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. He'll keep it himself. Open space at the 25. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
Well, this is one of the fastest quarterbacks in college football, and that's why the option's a good idea, because if he can get out in space and he gets a chance to get downfield, he is really difficult to tackle, and he's very difficult to catch, as you saw in that last play, getting a first down.
From the gun, running back gets to give. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. This defense will try to force a fourth down on third and short from the 45. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Leaves it with the back. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Will they keep it on the ground again here on 3rd down? The play action fake. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. From 55 yards out, and he's got it. Never a doubt.
Well, you're always going to wonder what woulda, coulda, shoulda happened on 4th and inches had they gone for it. But with this kicker, I like taking 3 points and putting it on the board.
Putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. Fielded in the end zone, it's Carpenter. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. Fires to the big fella. And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the first down.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay of game. Offense.
That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. Looking downfield, it's McCown. Got his man in the middle. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter. That's the end of the period, and Tulsa has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. Takes it from the gun on third down. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. And the Roadrunners will try to pin them back with the punt. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. Puts a boot to it. Didn't see a lot of him in that loss last week, only called on twice. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Catch in the middle, it's Ballard. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. Tulsa wasting no time.
I'll be honest, man. If I had the weapons these guys had offensively, I'd be staying aggressive too. It's what got them to this point. It's why they have the lead here in the fourth quarter. Take some shots when those opportunities present themselves.
They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Unleashes one deep. And good coverage and better hands by the defender to knock it down in the end zone. Now on second down after the incompletion. Off the play fake. Try going for it all. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Absolutely perfect. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Two very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. Utah State proved it is battle-tested and capable of winning any place, any time after this one. And just think of the confidence this Aggies team gained today. Invaluable, if you ask me. The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings and the other heads home licking its wounds.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. Pocket starts to collapse. It just left that pass short. Not enough juice on that one. After the misfire, it's second down. To the air, it's McCown. Unloads to the wideout. That is just a sideline clinic. Throw, catch, toe drag, everything you want. To the air on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Barnes. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. After that last completion, it's second down. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down. The Roadrunners are on the move.
First down for the offense.
Trying to find his man on first down. Caught behind the line. It's Barnes. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and the defense needs to come up with a stop to close this thing out. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Almost intercepted, and that might have been the ball game if he had held on. Instead, it's 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. The handoff, keep working on that clock. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. He'll try it again. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. Looking to throw, it's McCown. Fires to the wideout. Oh, did he find a hole in the defense? Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Comes out throwing on first down. Off the deflection, missed a great chance to force the turnover. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On 2nd down, he'll fire. Getting some heat. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. He's going up top here late in the game. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about.
He's knocked down at the 7-yard line. 1st and goal, UTSA.
He'll spike the ball to try to save every precious second he can. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's looking to throw. And he got a hand on it to knock it down in the end zone. If they can pay off this 3rd and goal with a touchdown, it might be getting a little tough to swallow over there on the other sideline. Looking for the score! Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. After the missed field goal, it is still a 9-point game. we'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. They're just going to watch that clock tick down to 0, Jesse, as they run it out here.
It's just a matter of formalities now for this offense. Run into victory formation, go take a shower, talk to coach, go see the parents and girlfriend, and go to dinner.
So frustrating on the other side of the defense, knowing they can't stop the clock, knowing this ball game's over.
All business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not always pretty. You don't always do everything you want to do or check all the boxes. But at the end of the game, Jesse, you want that W.
No doubt about it. They made the plays they needed to make in order to get this win. I thought the quarterback showed tremendous poise, good leadership throughout the course of the game. Defense made stops when they had to make them. So, right, there were some things